Hello everyone, we're standing here today connecting green hydrogen Europe in Madrid, organized by Leaders Associates. My name is Johann Wiebe from the Hydrogen Standard, and with me here today is Carlos Escobar from Future Pipe Industries. Welcome, Carlos.
Welcome.
Exactly, you should say welcome because we're standing in his stand, lovely stand, lots going on here. So, Carlos, tell us a little bit about Future Pipe Industries, what you do and your involvement in the business.
Yeah, so we are so happy having here at the stand, and it has been a great opportunity to show off to the world in that event that we are a solution provider considering composites. So what we are showing today is that composites pipe solutions. That is what we are doing. It's really an alternative material in the world that now we are moving to the energy transition. So to be considered as something that it should be as an alternative material for the new project that is going to be built.
Alternative material, looking at the pipes, sort of like usually they're made out of steel or stainless steel or some sort of steel with additives to prevent, I guess, weathering and so make sure that the gas gets contained. What are sort of the advantages from using the composites, and what sort of composites do you use?
Yeah. So the main advantage of using composites, I think, is well known. So it's really corrosion-free in the way that in the lightweight and all the things that all people know. But the thing that is making unique, and that's the thing that we have selected at the event, is also to show that the hydrogen can be a media that can work perfectly without any problem with the permeation of the hydrogen. No? That is something that all of us we know that is still having some issues about the brittle factor. So that is not happening with epoxy, and is not having any permeation at all. So we have tested everything. We have everything being qualified following the international standards, and that's why we are trying to promote other way of doing things, and for sure taking into account, no, as we said, that also the material should be, it's not like energy transition, also it should be energy and materials transition, meaning that also the material selection should be part of something that it should be considered in a different way, in a more sustainable way.
Interesting point there, energy transition, but also material transition to a more sustainable way. How does it work in terms of cost, sort of compared to maybe the conventional technologies or solutions out there?
So that's a good question. It's something that we are really used to be asked. And the point is, that's what we are showing. So meaning at a standard diameter for us, it could be normally the normal size that we are producing for that application. It's around or over 200 millimeter, and we can go up to 1.4 meter. So material comparison cost-wise, we are more competitive, talking about CapEx, but the good point and what we are trying to show and also to promote with end user operators and so on is that also what is going on afterwards, no? And meaning that all the part of the operation and maintenance, so the OpEx, and it's where really it's making the difference that material, no? That you don't need to do any kind of coating, any kind of passive protection. You don't need to take into consideration sacrifice anodes or whatever related to the corrosion, because the material is being designed for 30 years, and during those 30 years the pipe is last in the same way than the first day. So also it's not as the material price in the moment of the purchase, that also it's what is going on after the material is being installed, and that's where it's making the difference, no?
Yeah, durability, of course, very important. Also have a massive impact on your operational expenses. How is it sort of like in terms of fitting these sort of new piping solutions to more conventional ones? Is it like a seamless transition? Do you have to exchange the whole sort of piping structure? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
About the way that we are making our joints, as you can see in that sample, we are trying to show with that sample exactly that is an adhesive bonding joint lamination. So it's also can be used for the pipe connection between pipes, but also the pipe with the fittings, and that is what is making really unique, because it's an adhesive in the pipes. So for sure we have all kind of different joint selections, as you can see here, but that one is really reducing the time consumed, if you know what I mean, but also is improving the quality, because it's an adhesive, so you don't need to add fiber and resin and make the hard layup on top of the pipe. So also it's more safer, you know what I mean, it's quicker and safer. So the same thing, the good thing is that the whatever is the joint that we are showing here, everything is the same, so it's the same fiber and the same resin, meaning that now that we are talking about hydrogen, we don't have any problem in the connection, because it's still being the same materials in the connection rather than in the pipe.
quicker and safer, and a whole lot of other benefits, as Carlos Escobar has just explained to us. Thank you very much, Carlos, for your time. Future Pipe Industries, thank you.
Thank you very much.